What's up? It's Terry B with a quick bike check. A lot of people have been asking about my Cannondale Topstone. Well, here it is. This is the Topstone Neo. Yes, it is an e-bike. It has a Bosch motor down in the drivetrain here, and I believe it's a 500 watt-hour battery in the down tube. You can take the battery out and charge it separately, but on the frame here, there's the power plug here. Part of my dirty hands, I was just working on the bike. So you just charge it there. This bike has a range of over 100 miles when using it on econo mode. So the bike has 4 different modes: econo, touring, sport, and turbo, and then off, of course. And so when you're riding it in econo mode, you can ride it up to or a little over 100 miles. I did test this last summer on the Underground Railroad ride. But once you start using those other modes, you'll kill the battery a little faster. When it's on that econo mode, it does feel like you're riding a regular bike. It kind of makes up for the weight of the extra weight of the bike. But let's get into the bike. So again, Cannondale Topstone Neo. It has a cool little pivoting seat stay here, and it's supposed to flex down here in the chainstay. It's got a really clean Cannondale style clamp for the seat post. There's actually a 5-volt power cable that comes out of here, and I can add a tail light to the back. There's also one in the front that comes out here, and I can hang it under the stem for a light. I haven't had that time to set that up yet. Normally there's a gauge up here on the front, but I have stashed them in here. It's kind of silly, but just testing out for now. Here's the module. As you can see right now, it's in turbo, it's red. And then there's a little switcher there. So just took it off the bike now for the cleaner look. And it's got the lefty fork, so it's got, I think it's 40 millimeters of suspension in the front, and I think it's 20 in the rear, supposedly. I put this Thompson anodized camo stem that I got from Jason from Affinity. This is like a one-off stem, so there's none other available. He let me borrow it for a while, and it does match well with the bike. Thank you, Jason. And then the stem, or the bars, I have these Envy DH bars. They're 31.8. I used to have this on my old mountain bike. They're here on this bike now. Because I went flat bars, I went all in and got these Code RSC levers, and front and back, and they are just set up to the regular SRAM Force Hydro brakes. They feel fantastic. Saddle, my old favorite saddle, the Flight, Celitalia Flight. This is a titanium rail version. I have moved on. This is no longer my favorite saddle, but it used to be. One of these days, I'll probably wear this one out until it's nothing, and then I'll get my the saddle I prefer on there. What else do I got on here? The other modification I made is currently, I just finally got this cassette off of another wheel. It was seized on there. So I'm running the bike with this Apex derailleur, and it's single speed. It's just locked in. I have the, I guess it's the B bolt, or the whatever lower setting. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a mechanic. I have it set so it's just holding the chain in place here. It's a little bit of a better gear for this gearing of this bike. This is a 46, and I believe this is a 14 now, so that feels a little better. Tires, I have these Horizon 47B 47s. These are WTB tires. They are awesome. They're super plush. They're set up tubeless. I've had no issues with them ever since I swapped into these valves. These are muck-off valves, and the secret to a good tubeless tire, I've heard, is the valve. You got to get your valve good, and once your valve is good, the bike works great. Another thing is these really ugly blue colored pedals. These were the only color they had left, so I bought the blue ones. These are my favorite pedals. I run them on my mountain bike. These are the 1-ups, so if you're interested in these, check them out. Oh, in the frame bag, this is outer shell. So this is cool because I do use this bike. It's like a streaming, I use it for streaming on Twitch, and also filming races and documenting things where I'm going to be riding fast with bigger heavier camera equipment, so this helps a lot. So this is where I can stash batteries, cameras, cables, anything I need where I don't have to wear it on my back. And then other than that, that's the bike. If you have any questions, please let me know. Drop them in the comments. Tell your friends, tell your family to give me a like and subscribe, and you know the rest. Bye guys.